This is what a Cromwell tank looks like, and today we're going to be building a £45 Cromwell Lego tank set, so let's get going. Everything has been unwrapped and ready to get going. Like you can see, all the wheels and all the cogs and the tracks are here. So I'm taking it, we're starting from the bottom. Now I'm here. Okay, the Cromwell tank is very much a tank I really wanted to build because of actually one of my relatives was in a Cromwell tank. So, I think it was my great granddad, I think something like that. My dad's granddad was in a tank. So, I was actually buzzing when I saw one because I've been searching one for a while. Because I've been definitely wanting to do it. So let's get straight into it and build it. So what we're starting off with is the bottom base. What normally you do start with on a tank, what is very normal, but it's one of the bits what for me is kind of the most useless because of I hate it. It's the time consuming bits. I want to get it going. I want it to make it start looking very beautiful. That's my plan. Okay, now let's speed up this build so we can get it going. And let me tell you a little bit about the Cromwell tank. The Cromwell tank is a British tank what was built in Birmingham. What is kind of crazy when you think about it. And it has a Rolls-Royce V12 petrol engine in it. What kind of sounds so British that Rolls-Royce is a great engine and a great car. So it is definitely British, what I love about it. And it has a 5-man crew on this. And the 5 members of the crew means that it's a little bit of a bigger tank, not a light tank. Some of the light tanks have 4 members. So the 5 would be a commander, basically responsible of basically going over everything. The person makes the decision. The gunner, the person who shoots the gun. And then the loader, and the loader would be the person who loads the gun, who would also have the radio duties too. The driver, the person driving the tank, and the whole gunner would be the whole mounted machine gun, the person manning that too. It's always good to have a big gun and your machine gun too. So it means that the tank was a very lethal tank out on the field, and it was a reliable tank too, in the sense it didn't break down too. The Cromwell speed was and firepower and reliability made it effective and respected tank in the British Army. It played a specific role in the later stages of World War II, particularly in the European threat, including the Normandy invasion and the advances on Germany. So this tank was used all the way through it. And not a lot of tanks was actually used a lot of way through. So the production on it was about 4,000 units was produced, what is kind of a lot when you think about it. So it was a very good tank and a very good one for the British. The only downside was there was a little bit of the armor of it wasn't amazing, but it got through a lot of fights and done well. So let's get this built and let's see what it looks like at the end, because this one is actually kind of a bigger build than we normally do, this tank. So it's a bit annoying because of after building it, you can't really fit it in a great mock, but let's get it sorted. Let's see what we can do with it. This is the Cromwell. This is how far we've got to. We're like nearly a half through, nearly a half. Bag number 2 is coming up. Let's get it. The tank is looking beautiful so far. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, it looks like we're building up the sides of the tank now. What's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. And then it will start to give it some shape and some more life to the tank. What? The Cromwell tank build is coming along nicely. There was a few little bits I did have wrong. Like you can see at the front of it, there is a part missing. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it was in the bag or not, or if I've chucked it on the floor. But we kept on going, and now it's time to build up the side so we can then build it up, have all the detail on there, and then it's ready for a turret. But just a little bit of information, everybody, please make sure you subscribe, as we are building a Lego Soldiers shop called Army Soldiers Shop. Here's the logo. Yes, it looks beautiful. The shop is coming very soon, and when it's open, we are going to be doing a giveaway. And for all the YouTube viewers out there, if you want to buy stuff from there, you don't have to. If you do, there's going to be a code YouTube to get 10% off. Well, it's always good that it's up to you to buy it, but there's going to be a variety of things on there: tanks, soldiers, and even builds that I'm actually trying to basically design now. Some of the mocks I'm making, a lot of people are going, oh my god, I'd love to buy something like that. Not saying they'll come with loads of instructions, but there'll be enough bricks in there to basically, say for example, a woodland mock you're doing with a tank. You could have a tank, bricks, soldier, so you get the whole shebang, and then you can design it how you ever want to. But I really appreciate all the love at the moment. I'm really motivated to keep going, and we're going to do this all together. And make sure, if you haven't already, like and subscribe and follow my TikTok, because my TikTok is where I post daily on there. YouTube I use for long form and just to show some of my builds, the whole build process. Some people don't want to watch it. If they don't, that's fine. The TikToks is where it's very quick and easy content to consume. So make sure, if you haven't already, follow over there. The link is in the description. Check it out. Definitely go over there and follow up. And we go live over there too. So make sure you do that. Nice one. Okay, it's annoying that the tanks are there. The tracks are in the way, personally. But by the looks of it, it's going to be a pain to try and get back on. So, yeah. And then this has come off. That's one of the biggest problems, is this. And that's just fallen off. What? Something else is falling off. Okay, YouTube chat, what are we saying so far? Are you liking a view of this tank? I will squeeze down everything just to make sure it looks as neat as possible. Comment down below, what do you think of this tank? It's actually a nice one. Like, definitely, if you're going to put this on, like, just like a shelf or something like that, it's a decent size. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go further. So this next bit of the build, I actually took forever to do. There was a lot of little bits having to put place. One little tile there, one little tile here, a few tiles here, a few tiles there, just to give it that extra detail. What I actually love about this tank is there's so much detail in it, and just to get it ready for the turret. And the turret is always the best bit of a tank, like I keep saying. So let's get it done and get ready for the turret. We are on the final stretch now. I think it's like about 10 more steps to go, and then we would have a 100% done tank. I'm very excited. This looks amazing. Like the size of it. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. And here we have it, the Cromwell tank with the 3 figures. Please let me know what you think of the build down below.